You know that feeling when it's barely 9 a.m. and you already feel like you're losing the day? It's the worst. Well, according to S.J. Scott's book, Wake Up Successful, the secret to completely turning your life around might just be hiding in that first hour after you wake up. So let's get into it and figure out how to build a morning routine that, actually works for you. Seriously, just for a second, think about it. What's the very first thing you do when your eyes open? Is it a deliberate, conscious choice? Or is it more of a knee-jerk reaction? Believe it or not, the answer to that question could be a total game changer. And yeah, this slide pretty much sums it up perfectly. It's like a tale of two mornings. Over on the left, that's the reactive morning. We've all been there, right? The alarm, the snooze, the mad rush, and just stress. But then look at the right side. That's the proactive morning. You wake up with a purpose, you have focus, you feel calm. That's where we want to be. Okay, let's get into the first big idea here, the real power of your morning. And listen, this isn't just about forcing yourself to wake up at the crack of dawn. It's about understanding that your first hour, it sets a tone. It creates this powerful ripple effect for the rest of your entire day. And this quote really hits on the key word here, which is momentum. I want you to think about it like trying to push a really heavy flywheel. That first push is the hardest, right? But once it starts spinning, it gets easier and easier. That's what your morning routine does. It's that first intentional push that gets everything moving, and it makes tackling the big stuff later in the day feel so much less daunting. It's all about getting that early win. And when you get that momentum going, the benefits are, honestly, huge. You're not just scrambling, so your stress levels naturally go way down. You get to start the day with a clear head, which of course makes you way more efficient, but here's the most important part. You're actually consciously aligning the very first things you do with the person you want to be and the goals you want to hit. All right, so we get the why, it makes sense. But how do we actually do it? That brings us to the really fun part, designing your ideal routine. And I want to stress this right up front. There is no one-size-fits-all magic formula here at all. So forget about trying to copy the exact morning routine of some famous CEO you read about online. That's not the point. This is all about you taking a look inward. You've got to ask yourself, what actually makes me feel energized? What makes me feel focused? The absolute best routine is the one that's custom built just for you. And you can think of these core ideas here as like a menu at your favorite restaurant. It's not a rigid checklist you have to do every single day. No way. Maybe for you, a quick 10-minute walk is the perfect way to get your energy up. Or maybe, just 5 minutes of journaling is what you really need to get your thoughts in order. It's all about picking and choosing what's going to serve you best on any given day. Okay, let's be real for a second. We've all been there. Starting a new habit is exciting for about 2 days. Making it actually stick, well, that's the real mountain to climb, isn't it? So let's talk about how to get over those super common hurdles that always seem to trip us up. Yup, these are pretty much the big 3 excuses, right? First, I have no time. The fix? Just start with 15 minutes. Seriously, anyone can carve out 15 minutes. Next, I have no motivation. For that one, you have to reconnect with your why. Remind yourself what bigger goal this is all for. And finally, the ultimate enemy, the snooze button. The solution is so simple, it's brilliant. Just put your alarm clear across the room. You have to get up to turn it off. So, if we want to get a little bit into the psychology of why this works, we need to talk about something called the habit loop. It's a really simple but super powerful idea. Basically, every habit has 3 parts: a cue, which is the trigger, a routine, which is the action itself, and a reward, which is the part that tells your brain, hey, that was good. Let's do that again. And the cool thing is, you can actually build your own habit loop on purpose. So step 1, choose a cue. Maybe it's your alarm going off, or maybe it's putting on your workout shoes. Step 2, define the routine. That could be your 5-minute meditation. And step 3, set a reward. And this is key. Maybe it's that amazing first cup of coffee, but you only get it after you finish the routine. Your brain will connect those dots so fast. All right, now this next part. This is what I think is the real secret weapon in the whole book. You ready for it? The key to a successful morning actually has nothing to do with the morning. It all starts the night before. Think about it like this. Your evening routine is all about removing friction for your future self. It's about getting rid of all those tiny little decisions and obstacles that, in the morning, feel like giant mountains. You know, the ones that make it so easy to just say, forget it, and crawl back under the covers. So what does a good wind down look like? It can be super simple, stuff like setting out your clothes for tomorrow. That's one less decision you have to make. Or maybe just taking 2 minutes to review today's wins, just to end the day on a high note. A really powerful one is planning tomorrow's top 3 priorities. That way, you wake up with a mission, not a question mark. And of course, the big one, trying to reduce that screen time an hour before bed. Each of these little things just paves the way for a smoother morning. And look, if you take away only one thing from all of this, let it be this. The goal is not perfection. It's not about creating this flawless, hour-long, Instagram-worthy routine on your very first try. It's about starting small. Just pick one thing, one tiny, consistent action that serves you. Because trust me, consistency will always, always beat intensity in the long run. So that brings us right back to you. Let's forget about this grand plan to overhaul your entire life. Just for now, I want you to just think about tomorrow morning. What's the one small thing, the one simple action you're going to do to start your day on your own terms?